Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. I am not on my usual champion Vayne because I decided, well, why not branch out a little bit and try another ranged top laner so you guys can have a bit of variety in the content. So, if you guys are new here, this is educational commentary where I'm talking about everything I'm thinking about, and my objective is to help you get better. In this game, we're playing in Platinum/Emerald, and let's jump into it. So, we're playing Lucian with PTA Flash Ignite, and we're against an Alawi top lane, T1 Guma Yumi. Gumi Yushi from Wish, but in top lane. But here we go. Alright, fundamentals don't change. You can use the rushes to reset the minion aggression if possible, so here we go. Try to proc PTA here. Boom, boom, boom. Ward the... Oh, I didn't get the ward? Gold. Alright, so far, we've learned that you cannot trade like that. As Lucian into Alawi. Any questions, anyone? But let's continue on. Let's trade right here. If he walks up, we're gonna poke him.
No sunshine.
He's not giving it to me. I don't want to E forward and land just an auto with no PTA proc. I don't think it's worth it. Right here, I can proc it. Boom. Oh, that is bad zone of influence, ladies and gentlemen. Reset the minion aggression. Land the Q through the minions. Beautiful. Poke the Alawi. Grab the PTA proc. Back off. We're probably going to kill on next proc. We'll see. Land the Q through the minions again. And we're probably going to go hard right here. I'm feeling the vibe. Alright, I'm going to go for the kill right here. Right here. Kill. I should be able to live. Very nice, good job, and we will push out the wave and we will take our base. So a little bit of Monka W, but that's okay. Push, 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 push. Reposition to shoot my Q, and I'm just gonna get out of here. If you're freezing, go ahead and freeze, bro. I'm basing. It's a Shaco jungle. I'm out. If Shaco jumps over the wall, I'm gonna face towards him when his E lands. Aha! Ladies and gentlemen, that is why we base. So we'll be honest, I didn't do research on the build, so here we go. Let's just grab Kraken, and let's go from there. So, what did we learn today? We used the brushes to reset aggression a couple times. As Lucian, there's a lot more all-in potential when he's a bit higher HP, so you can go for it. But again, I would say that gameplay was not close to 10 out of 10. That was more of like a 6 out of 10 gameplay. Ultimately, it ended up working, but it was a little risky, which is not really the style that you want to play in top lane, where you're making it that close. You would definitely want it to be more favorable onto your side, where you're not one hit from dying. But let's continue the commentary. Let's try to land a Q through minions. Nice. And again, you want to shave the wave while the wave's pushing towards you. And you want to freeze it. You want to freeze it in front of your tower, just like any Vayne gameplay, and force the Alawi to walk up and try to poke him. That's all you're trying to do. Shoot through the minion. Oh, sad. We'll grab a hit on him. Shaco's ganking me, that's okay. You can clear my pink ward, brother. It's fine. Feels getting camped range top man. Alright, I'm running. Okay. He predicted my E, but I didn't shoot the E.
An enemy has been slain.
Q through the minions right here. I'm feeling an angle. Come on. Ooh, right there. Okay. Very nice. Right here, let's chill. Shaco might be top side still. Find another one. Bad. We can go hard here because we dodged essentially everything. Pop my potions. I always teach my students, pop your potions. And we are going to kill him and push the wave. You could freeze there is an angle, but I'll just push out the wave, grab the gold, and call it a day. Oh! Okay, very nice. We'll grab one of those, 5 gold, we'll grab one of these, plus 5. If Shaco jumps on me, I will pop my biscuits and E away, and I'll be perfectly fine. But, wave's in a good state. As I always teach people, you want waves to be in a good position. And we got the wave to crash, so now it's going to bounce back towards us. Grab another pink ward to cover our backs right here. And the wave's going to bounce back towards us, and we'll do the exact same thing. Wave's going to push towards us. We're going to try to freeze right here and force Alawi to walk up and poke her with our ranged advantage. Nothing changes from Vayne to Lucian.
Strange place.
Except you have more kill pressure, so I guess there's that. But the fundamentals of just League in general don't change too much. The good thing about this champ though is you don't have to worry about wave management too much because you can clear waves in 2 seconds with all your abilities. So you can be more... You can cheat different wave states that you normally can't on Vayne, essentially. Alright, very nice. Okay, allow I proc the bone plating. We'll take a step back here. I'll ward this brush right here. And it should hold in front of my tower. I'll hold the wave for a second. Okay, very nice. Good job. We'll hold the wave right here and allow its force to walk up. Proc my PTA. Try to land the Q to the minions here. Sad. And we'll chill here, allow his force to walk up, like I said. Try to land some damage to the Sag. Ego. My ego turned on there, so I went for that. He's gonna go for the cannon here, so I'm gonna go a bit hard on him. Right here.
Scare me.
No, he's backing off. He's afraid that he's getting ganked. So that means Shaco's bot side if he's running away like that. And I'm gonna look for a kill here. I'm stacking the wave. I'm waiting for him to get impatient and walk up and try to damage the minions. That's when I'm gonna go hard on him. So I'm gonna look for an angle here. If he's standing over here, I'm gonna try to collapse on him. Oh, he went to third bush. Unfortunate. Okay, he's all the way back here. So I'm gonna play really aggressive here because I have the bigger wave. Because you want to kill him when the wave's pushing towards him. Shit. I don't think I'll be able to kill him, I'll be honest. It is what it is. Alright, I'm going to stay because I don't think basing is worth it and look for a fruit plant. If you're playing Vayne, you would definitely base there. But for me, I think I can stay, it should be okay. And I'll push this wave really hard.
An enemy has been slain.
I dodged it. Very nice. I win. And I should win here. I know he has no flash. Very nice. Against the Alawi matchup, sometimes you have some Monka W moments, but it's okay. And we'll push the wave here. Grab a couple of these tentacles. We all love a little bit of tentacles sometimes. And let's push out this wave, and we will simply take our base right here. After the plating, of course. And I will base. Very nice. Let's get out of here. Perfect. You don't want to stay for another wave because A, it's greedy. B, Shaco's gonna come kill you, or Akshan's gonna come kill you. And C, if the Alawi gets back and starts stopping your base and runs you down the lane, you are screwed on this wave right here. So you always want to base, wave's in a good position. Your tempo is very important, so don't forget that word, guys. Tempo. It is where you are relative to the state of the game, and where you versus where you should be if you play the game properly. And that is up for the human to decide, or the high elo coaches to decide where you should be in any given state of the game. Right here, you should have based, which is what I did. I should have based a bit quicker in bush number 3 instead of bush number 1, so that I can get back to this lane faster and catch this melee minion. Because now I lost the melee, but that's okay. And right now, I'm gonna push the wave back. I want to play for platings actually. So we're going to try to Q poke him right here, right there. That's one. I'm chilling because I don't know where Shaco is. Another one? Bad. I'm bad. Oh, whoa. Okay, Shaco's here if he's still chasing me. Yep. We'll damage Shaco, which is fine. And I'm gonna go into this position here. It's like kind of like a fake ward. Because even if Shaco gets on me, as long as the Alawi isn't on me, I'm not gonna die. So I just need to not use my E here and I'll be fine. Okay. I can walk up here as long as I don't use my E, I won't die. Okay, we're fine. Okay, Akshan is here. I think I'm dead. I'm gonna run away from him. Unfortunate. You roam top lane. The reason why you run away from Akshan is because there's no chance you're getting to the turret, but the reason why you run away is because you want to keep moving away from him so that you can gain more health regen before the alleged last bullet hits you. So that maybe it might regen you enough to maybe let you live with 1 HP. It's very similar to tanking the final tower shot. If a final tower shot is coming down, you continue running full speed away from the turret, like full speed, so that maybe your health regen or your potions can tick your HP up a little bit higher, so you can maybe survive the tower shot. Obviously, don't do that if you have a shield going. Like, if you're Riven and you're Eing away, you don't want to run. You want to run towards the turret for a second while your shield is still on you, right? So that's one scenario where you turn around, but in most other scenarios, you will simply run away full speed. So right now we are 4-1. We are getting ganked by Shaco pretty often because you're getting that range top treatment, but that's okay. You always want to put yourself in a position where you can potentially 1v2 the enemy jungler and top laner, and that is the position we are in. Now the question is how much is this Akshan gonna gank me, because I die to Akshan ganks all the time. So right here, I am going to push, and I am going to help Briar on this Herald. I'm gonna ping that for 5 gold. Screw Briar, my gold. And I'm gonna try to get the pink ward right here with the ward. Very nice. I got the ward, 5 gold in my pockets. I'm not sure if this guy's gonna give me Herald, so I'm gonna ask him to gank my Alawi instead with the Herald, and maybe he'll prop it for me, and I'll get a massive gold. Because you always want to play for yourself in solo queue if possible. So, clear the wave. And let's play aggressive on this guy. I'm going to trade with them so that Briar can maybe get some work done. Alright, Briar, go for it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we call that hinting. Do not do what I just did. You want to avoid that at all costs, but in this scenario, because that happened, we have a score of 420, which means it's dang. So once we spawn, we'll head top lane and we will continue pressuring top, and let's see what we can do. It looks like in this game, I will probably have to buy a Blade of the Rune King maybe, so I can actually kill the Alawi, but I'll see when the time comes. Because I will be dealing with the Alawi, because no one else can at all. And Blade of the Rune King is going to make my life easy, because it seems like Navori won't do much. Being able to dash around often won't do much. But yeah.
Don't want to be on the wrong side.
To the top lane we go. The Shaco is now very strong from the looks of it. He's 3-1-3, just something to keep in mind, keep track of. Let's clear some of these tentacles off the map and pop a ward. Wards on the map, very nice. Let's push top. Make sure I reposition so my Q hits as much of the wave as possible. Push the wave, push, push, push. And let's try to take this turret right here, if we can. If we can't, then it's fine. We did no damage. We're healing him. Ladies and gentlemen, do not get hit by that, you will die.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Alright, I should be fine here.
Your team has destroyed.
So right here, as long as I dodge everything, I can kill her. If I dodge everything. Because I know she has no flash, so that's down. Jinx probably doesn't have ult. So as long as I space this guy perfectly, I should be able to win. Again, you never want to be in these positions where you have to perfectly mechanically outplay someone.
If I'm going down, I'm taking all those.
Alright, so right here, she has 1000 HP, I have 108. I believe I can win this. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call int number 2. Avoid that at all costs. But let's continue on. So this game is actually a tough one, which is good for the coaching series, because you don't want to show stomps all the time. And this could be a fact from me just inting into the Lowy and tanking all her E's, but that's okay. Next up, let's go bot lane here. And we'll let our team figure out what's going to happen top lane, and we will figure out what we're going to do bot. Dragon spawning in 3, Baron spawning in 3 minutes. So they'll spawn at the same time, so there's no opposite side objective, but it seems like everyone's playing top side, so we want to avoid top side by heading left side here. We're going to simply catch the wave, ward here, the pink there, catch the wave. Once we catch the wave, we'll go clear that pink. Hopefully they're not in that bush. I don't think they are. And then we'll push bot, and then we can farm camps, potentially. So notice how I'm maximizing my time. And I'm going to push another wave. So right here, we breached that mid game, where I always teach people, after you push the wave past the halfway point, you can rotate to help your team, or continue pressuring. Now, admittedly, I don't think I can pressure anything right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rotate back into my jungle and farm camps right here. So let's go back and farm camps. Briar's dead. Can't say anything when you are dead. So here we go. Gromp is down. Let's take the wolves. And then probably take a base and grab item.
Something seems too good to be true.
So let's grab the wolves here. And Herald is spawning in 48, so we are going to go into their jungle. I guess I should have continued pushing bot. That's fine. And we want to be in a position to pressure bot lane while Herald is up, as I like to say. And I genuinely believe I can 1v1 this Alawi as long as I play properly, so I'm going to continue side laning here. She's pretty beefy, not gonna lie. But let's see what Kennedy can do here. So Briar's here, maybe she'll help me out. Kite away here, let the ignite do work. And we should kill here, very nice. And we can push forward.
How are you supposed to?
And the Briar is bot lane, so she can't contest Baron, but that should be fine. I am going to pressure here, and hopefully we don't get jumped on by Shaco. And the reason why we can stay here is because we have no one matching us. They're all up here from the looks of it. As long as they dodge the Jinx ult, I should be perfectly fine. So let's keep pressuring, Minions are dead, now we shall hit the tower. And hopefully we can get it here. Tower is gone, and we will simply base. So right there we had the adaptation where Briar actually helped us. Our jungler assisted us, surprisingly. So sad. Okay, never mind, we're fine. Do I win this? I win this. Watch. Ego. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not win that. So, moving forward, we are going to back off next time, as it is suggested. Your guys' brain all said, Saskio, you do not win that. And unfortunately, I don't win that, but we have something here where we call ego, and that is something that you can utilize sometimes to your advantage, but sometimes it will work against you. So, continuing forward, after we spawn, we are going to head bot lane, because it seems like we're going to get this dragon for free. Briar's playing opposite side map for some reason. But we are going to get the dragon, and the objective that everyone's going to play for is going to be Baron after. So right here, we're going to rotate to the dragon, just directly there. Something I don't do very often, grouping with my teammates. And we'll try to help them out.
Not a problem.
Okay, in she goes. You cannot cancel the Briar ult if it lands, and they're gonna do dragon here. And it seems like we're inting, and I'm gonna try to steal this dragon. Let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna pop W ult. try to get some damage on them. Let's try to run away. Not sure which one's the real one. And we'll grab the dragon here. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we did not get the dragon. Because Jinx W'd the dragon. But that's okay. We will continue on. Do not get tilted, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that I don't teach people either, is when people play the game, they... Like, you should take your game seriously, but don't take it too seriously, in a sense where you get mad at every little thing. Like, if something bad happens, it is what it is, and you move on to the next scenario. Obviously easier said than done, but that is the truth when it comes to enjoying League of Legends. So that's like a little piece of advice that I would give anyone continuing to try to climb. So right here, we're gonna take the Krugs, and I think Shaco's gonna go for the... that's the real one. Oh, that's an Akshan. I thought that was Shaco. There's just a bunch of invisibility champs running around. Okay. So we're gonna back off. Shaco's probably in this bush. We're gonna let our team get in a position where they can pressure the map before I get caught. Did I just see a Q? What? Okay. I saw something right there. Okay, they're coming again. Team, do Baron. Go! They're on me! Alright, team, you guys can do Baron very easily. Go for it. They sent 3 people to come kill me. That is the pressure you want to build. Notice how I wasn't very far pushed up. If I was any further pushed up, I would have died for free. But as you can see here, I didn't die for free. I was in a position where I was able to actually turn. And they overstepped and they simply died. So now my teammates can do Baron. So that is your objective when you're playing ranged top laners. That can side lane pressure. Let's see if I can do something here. Alright. So right there, that was another ego scenario. Once you realize your team gets Baron for free, you should back off. And the reason why you should back off is because you can now base, and you'll be on the map at the same time with your teammates. So right now, I would be running top lane right now, as my teammates are all getting onto the map, and we'd be on the map at the same time to pressure the enemy team. So this game is a really good example of what not to do when it comes to your ego. So in this scenario, I am not fighting my ego at all. I am directly letting it take over, and I'm running into these scenarios where I'm forced to mechanically outplay, and I'm not mechanically outplaying it, so that's why I'm losing. But those opportunities creates and breeds really good plays that you are able to post on Twitch and YouTube. But let's continue on. Let's head top lane here, opposite side map. Everyone's going to play for Dragon in a minute 50, and we're going to pressure top lane. You'll tend to notice that in every single game I play, even in my challenger games, I will always have the highest amount of CS in the game. Because I'm always constantly side laning, getting all the resources on the map that you possibly can, and not wasting my time with pointless groups. Someone's gonna comment that I missed a cannon at 24:53, but that's okay. Let's continue pressuring here, and it seems like I'm gonna die. Right back here. And let's... So ladies and gentlemen, I'll be completely honest. I contemplated not posting this video right as I died right there on YouTube, but we're posting this no matter what. This is going on YouTube. Partially because this is educational content, and I think there was a lot of good education on what not to do against the Lowy matchup, and on Lucian. And second of all, I think there's a lot of good ideas and topics that we've discussed in this video, such as tilting and how you should be thinking and all that fancy jazz. But let's continue. That got TP'd away. Oh no, he didn't. He won Yumi. Now down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, into the next play we go. Let's grab a Executioner's Calling. Maybe it might do something. I feel like I'm being judged right now by LS because they don't really have healing. Seraphine W, Vamp Scepter, I guess. Probably has Bloodline. That doesn't give Omni Vamp anymore. And this Alawi doesn't even have lifesteal, technically. So notice how my teammates ping me, but Saskio does not group. Go, 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 go. Side lane.
What we had.
Saskio always side lanes, no matter what the champion is, no matter what it is. I'm always in the side lane creating pressure. In my challenger games, in my Smurf games, all of them. Just side lane. The Saskio way, ladies and gentlemen.
I try to remember the way she was.
So, top lane is pushed in, and we will now rotate my team. Oh no, Malawi's over there. We'll push top.
An ally has been slain.
So, we'll continue pushing top here.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
If my teammates lose, that's fine. I'll take the inhib and then I'll base. If my teammates win, sure. I'll take the inhib and also base. Can I ego another one? Yes, I can. Alawi's not here. Unfortunately, we do go down. I did kind of troll that. But we did get one. We got the Seraphine and we got the tower, which is overall pretty worth it. Ultimately, we created pressure in the side lane, and we noticed that Alawi TP'd into the fight. So, since no one was dealing with us, we can now push forward. As you may notice over time, as you continue playing the macro game more and more, you'll notice that League of Legends is like a game of basketball. Except each player has a ball. In basketball, there's only one ball, so there's a focal point that everyone's focusing on. But in League of Legends, everyone has the ball. If you send someone to double team another, that leaves one person open, and in that case, that one person was me. Because as we can see, there was 4 people over here trying to create pressure. They sent 5 to deal with it, which means that leaves 1 lane open. Which is very good way to describe a 1-3-1 scenario. A 1-3-1 scenario, for those of you who don't know, when you're winning a game, you have 1 person go top, 3 people mid, 1 person bot. And if the enemy team matches the 1-3-1, where they also send 1 top, 3 mid, 1 bot, you are the one that's winning. So, assuming that those positions are held on repeat, the winning team in the 1-3-1 will win. So then the losing team will never match the 1-3-1. What the losing team will do is they'll instead remove 1 person from the 3, which is normally the jungler, and have that person rotate to one of the lanes with 1 in it, and create a numbers disadvantage where it's a 2v1. And they will tell the 2 people mid now to back off and let the 3 win. And from there, you're able to get an advantage by killing the 1 person, and then you can base, and then now you stop the enemy's pressure. But you can see right there, that's a really good example of that basketball example, where if the team that is 1-3-1ing because they're winning notices that they removed 1 person from the middle, and now they're double teaming a person, if the person that's getting double teamed backs off, that will allow the 3 to freely push, because 2 cannot hold 3. And then you repeat that process no matter where that 1 person tries to move on repeat over and over again, and you are always winning. You're either getting tower damage or you're getting something. So right here we're pushing bot. The enemy team has 2 options. They can either rotate and deal with me, or they can go for the Baron.
How do you kill what's
So right now,
dead?
I see Shaco and Alawi. This guy's not. So, they sent 3 for me. If I was good enough to back off, this was the basketball example. If I was good enough to back off, while I pulled 3 down, my teammates would then win a 4v2, allowing them to get Baron. And then once the 3 here rotates back to the Baron, I'm able to pressure bot again. But in this scenario, I allowed the 3 to win their play, and somehow my 4 still didn't win. My 4 should have in theory won a 4v2, but they didn't in this scenario. So that is called an imbalance, unfortunately. Which goes back to another crazy coaching example I've heard before. Whereas in every single league game, whenever you load into a game, your champion has a rating of 1. And as you either int, or as you get really fed, your rating increases. So if you're really fed, you can be rated as a 3. That's an example. And if you're not fed, you can be rating as a 0.5.
Cold.
And as you can see, champions that are really fed are going to be rated something like 3 or 4. And in order to kill that champion, you'll need to send a equal rating or higher to beat that champion. So the enemy team, individually, aside from Alawi maybe, individually, none of them stand a chance. Their ratings don't match up to mine. So they need to send multiple people to match my rating or have a higher rating, right? So that is what they need to do to beat me in this scenario. But that is just another crazy concept that I've heard in the past about coaches talking. It's just one way to think about the game. So everyone's going for dragon, and now everyone's going to rotate away from dragon, and I'm going to continue pressuring bot. Again, you can group up with your teammates and just end the game, but that is not my play style. I'm going to continue pressuring bot because that is what I do. Teammates are dying, doesn't matter, I'm not looking. I am pushing bot lane. You push bot, always and forever. So now we are now down a numbers disadvantage, but that's okay. Alawi's basing. I believe I can kill her 1v1. So we'll keep going here. Alawi stopped their base, which is really good for me. Ooh, I'm griefing. Alright, and now we'll walk away. And I want to cheese this auction if he walks up to the lake here. Nope. I should be able to kill a 1v2 here. Why do you get slowed when you just auto? What the?
People never really change.
Alright. And in that scenario, their rating was very similar to mine, but I mechanically outplayed them. So we'll continue pressuring here, and we'll take inhib here. This should be a Jinx ult coming to kill us in about 3, 2, and 1. We'll dodge it. They went for Katarina. She wanted the 700 gold bounty. And we got triple inhib, and now we will simply back away and take our base. And we will grab our items. Do not comment in the comment section how bad my build is. We don't discuss those things. But let's continue on. We'll grab our items here, and we will head to blue buff. And as you can see, guys, I haven't really crazily grouped my team and stood around. I've always been catching farm, always on the move, and we are very far ahead, as you can see. In gold, EXP, all of the above categories. And again, I'm still side laning. Although I will admit, sometimes there are scenarios where you should group and end with your team. This game, I didn't really feel the need, so I never really grouped my teammates. I only did some small groups where I wanted to end up on the side where people wasn't going to play on anyways, but that was very intentional. This guy's dead. Okay, he pop ghost. That's a W. So, looks like the team just groups with me, which is fine. They got fed up. How to make Lucian group, just group with him. And we will get a kill here. This guy has... What? Ooh. If the Seraphine lands an E with Rylai's, you will instantly be stunned. No questions asked. And this game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed the educational commentary, make sure you guys drop a sub, hit me up in Discord for coaching. Otherwise, have a good night.